Hello, this is Photography Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Cocoon. The game is out on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch and PC. Cocoon is a multi-dimensional puzzle game developed by Geometric Interactive. You play as a character who moves from one realm to another in order to solve puzzles that are all interconnected. Okay, gameplay. Well, the game starts with you thrust into this odd world with energy-based puzzles. Your character can interact with sliding switches and, more importantly, energy orbs. These orbs give power to specific structures, thus allowing you to progress from one puzzle to the next. At certain moments, you can enter these portals that transport you from one layer of existence to another, and the things that you alter in one plane will affect the others. So think of it as a multi-layered puzzle experience, and in that respect I'd say it's pretty interesting and pretty innovative. There are occasionally some things like set pieces that take away from the puzzles, like you have an occasional sort of boss fight type scenario. They're very mild, but they're a nice variation, and that's all there is to say really on the gameplay. It's very creative for sure. The puzzles do have some very cool quirks, like orbs that allow you to travel across invisible bridges and various other aspects. But on the whole, I did feel maybe it was a quite thin game, and also it lacks the atmosphere that I was expecting, because the game is created by the lead designer who was involved in Limbo and Inside. And if you've played those games, they're very thick with atmosphere. This one perhaps doesn't really carry the same weight. Visually, simple but effective. It's pretty minimal pastel shaded style. There's no real on-screen interface of note, so that definitely helps you immerse. Sound, I'd say solid. I was perhaps expecting more. This is a genre that usually has very nice visuals and sound. I would say the sound here is functional, it does the job. And there was a big fanfare about how the audio was actually created, but to be fair, I wouldn't say it really reached any great heights, to be honest. Okay, the good and the bad. What's good? The layered puzzles are interesting and innovative, and the visuals are very nice to look at. Bad points: the game lacks a sense of atmosphere, the audio wasn't as good as I was hoping, and it's very short, and it's pretty basic stuff and quite a forgettable game. Okay, verdict. Cocoon was a game that went under the radar for me, but when I heard Jeppe Carlsen was the lead designer, I was really excited. Sadly, Cocoon is a massive drop-off from games like Limbo and Inside, of which Carlsen was a key part. Now, it may have an interesting take on the multi-layered puzzle aspect, but once that gimmick becomes the norm, you're left with this sort of nice-looking puzzle game that doesn't really last very long. It's okay as a puzzle game. I wouldn't say it's the best in that genre that I've played. Would I recommend it? Not really. I mean, if you're a fan of Limbo and Inside, would I recommend it? No, I wouldn't, because it doesn't really have a continuity from those two games. It's like a real switch up, and it kind of emphasizes, I think, sometimes people are very good at a certain thing. Side-scrolling, atmospheric, very sort of dystopian adventure games in Limbo and Inside. This Carlsen person, amazing at that. Puzzle games, not as good. It's okay, but it's not a game I'd really recommend. Okay, so the score for Cocoon, I would give it a 6 out of 10. It's alright, I wouldn't recommend it, but it's on Game Pass, so maybe worth a punt on there. Okay, that's the review. Thanks for watching. This is PG signing off. Cheers.